Well, how long's it been?
I don't know, Marshall. It's been a long time, but hi, we're back.
You probably thought we up and died, didn't you? But we are back with another pipe smoking video. Uh, oh, I don't know what to tell you.
Hmm.
We just we've been awful busy. Um, all last summer, I did art. I mean, one piece after the other. We contracted for a big art show, and they wanted how many pieces did they want?
They needed 30 new pieces.
30 new pieces,
Yes.
and we were down about a dozen or
Yeah.
so. And so,
Oh,
oh man, I spent all last summer. I never hardly ever got out from
no.
in front of that easel over there. But anyway, that was our excuse for last summer. But anyway, I keep saying that. But anyway, that's what you say when you don't know what to say.
Transition.
Transition,
Transition.
yeah. You'd have thought that I wasn't any good at public speaking, and I'm really not.
Hmm.
Well, I'm smoking a EA carry, and same old stuff I've been smoking for a long time.
I made this a little pouch for the Marshall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good little old homemade pouch. I've tried two or three of them things out of catalogs and stuff, but they always get crispy on me and fall all to pieces.
Yeah.
Um, I'm smoking this Lane um, vanilla black Cavendish, so I ain't changed all that much. Seems like I always stick with vanilla stuff. But we've been pretty good, except for this problem I've been having with my lungs, and don't have anything to do with smoking. Matter of fact, went over there to the nearest town to, well, every year I come down with this.
In the fall. In October, we have harvest around here. We have corn, milo, and soybeans.
Soybeans, yeah.
And, it's always dusty. It's just so dusty and dry.
Yeah,
So he comes down
every year.
with
Been
allergies.
been going on for years, and I get this congestion up there in my lungs, right there below the gizzard, and so I go in there to the doc and get a shot in the butt, steroid shot, and it always takes care of it. Used to. Well, my old mainspring doesn't wind as tight as it used to, and last year I had to have two different sets of shots. Like you never got over that stuff. Well, here comes summer, feeling pretty good then, and no problem until fall comes around. This year, two sets of shots, and they couldn't do anything more for me. It just wouldn't. That was it. So I decided. Well, they said we're going to send you up. What do they call them people?
Um, Pulmonologist?
Yeah, lung doctor
Lung doctor.
up there in Salina, and he put me through a whole boatload of tests and took X-rays and blood tests and breathing tests and all that stuff. Everything came out just fine. So he's going to give me this medication that I start taking in August to get ready for the big fall extravaganza that I always look forward to every year. Hopefully this year it won't have trouble. Interesting thing was went in there at this old dock and he says, "You got a history of smoking?" I says, "Well, I smoke a pipe." He said, "How often do you smoke a pipe?" I said, "Well, I smoke a pipe every day." He goes, "Yeah, it wasn't no big deal. You know, they're not concerned about pipe smoking like they are cigarette smoking." And this comes from a doctor, so I guess he has give me the okay to smoke all I want to smoke. But we haven't been doing a very good job of doing videos, and I apologize for that. I don't know. You know, we get on there and make a video, and there's not very many people come and look at it. And after a while, I just kind of slowed down and just kind of quit making them. But I thought, well, I ought to get back into making them at least once in a while, because I know I got a few listeners out there that like to tune in, and I do go and listen to other videos. And I don't always say anything. I guess I ought to be a little bit better at that. Once in a while, I'll say something, but I do watch other videos when I'm not real busy, and I've been real busy here lately. Well, let me see. We're down to 2 cattle and 1 chicken.
Our big farm. Yeah.
We're going to get more chickens, though, ain't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 2 more.
Yeah.
So we can have 3 again.
Well, we got about, we're sitting on about, 3 acres here?
Yeah.
We got 50 some odd acres over that away. And we figure it'll give us something to do in our old age is build a fence.
You get to dig the holes. I'm not digging holes.
Spent my life building fence.
He's an expert.
Now I'm ready to start again, but we're going to eventually build a house out there.
Yep.
And but we just haven't done it yet. Lazy. Well, actually, when we bought the place, it had a lot of junk, and we got a lot of junk to clean up yet.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we get that all done, why, maybe we'll be able to move forward with some of that.
Yeah.
But it's quite a bit going on in the world nowadays, you know, and it makes me glad I don't have a television set.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Janie and I got the computer, you know, but we're not hooked up to any television set, so we don't have to listen to all that junk that you might, commercials and advertisements and stuff like that. So I think we're a lot happier for it.
Yeah, I think.
Don't you?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, because we sit and watch our own shows, you know, and we're retired now, and Janie, she substitute teaches once in a while.
And Marshall paints a lot. Yeah.
Well, Janie.
Piano. You're on the piano.
On the piano.
Yeah.
Well, Janie is a special ed teacher, which helps a lot when it comes to our relationship. I ought to do a video for him one of these days on Asperger's.
Yes.
I have Asperger's, and it makes for some very interesting times, I guess. Yeah, that'd be a good subject sometime.
Yep.
We'll do that, and my inability to read clocks or count money or stuff like that. But I have some other talents that a lot of people would consider extraordinary. So we'll get into that some other time. But we just basically wanted to get on here and say hi and let you know that we're still alive. We're doing good, ain't we, darling?
We're doing great. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know there's been a lot happening since we've been on here, and I've got a few new subscriptions, and I haven't got on there to answer them yet. I think I'm up to almost 400 people, something like that. And let me see. Is there anything else that they would just really knock their socks off? That's probably why nobody listens to the video.
It's so boring.
Yeah. We did a radio show for, we did a radio show for 31 years over a network out here. And that all ended here just the other day. We'll do a show on that sometime. Yeah. I'll give you guys a few lessons on my perception of freedom of speech, which is just about as rock hard as anything you're ever going to run into. And freedom of speech is why we do not have that radio show now. Interesting story that involves shoe salesman Yankees and people like that. Yeah. I always liked these carry pipes. I remember about 40 years ago, they used to run these great big ads in these different magazines and stuff. And, well, you've all seen the carry ads, I think, and I thought, oh boy, I got to have one of them. So I sent off for it, along with some of their high dollar tobacco. And oh, I thought that was the best thing I ever smoked. So I still smoke carry pipe once in a while. This and corncob pipes and a few others. I got one pipe size of a baseball bat. I got one little one that only takes one hit. Yeah. Got that for Christmas. I think it's a doper pipe. But yeah, you only put a little bit on the end of it and light it up and take one puff and it's gone. Maybe I ought to do that and make a video out of that. And
a short video.
Yeah, and that's what people say. Well, good, that's my kind of video right there. Yeah. But anyway, we'll end this. If you have time, why like our video and comment down below as you see fit. And we'll be back here before too long with another pipe smoking video. Bye-bye now.
Bye.